There's no doubt that safe and legal towing is one of the most hot button issues within the caravanning lifestyle. It's not rocket science, but it does require some education and a bucket load of common sense. So in this video, I want to talk about some of the things that you can do to ensure safe and legal towing. But first, I'm going to assume you already understand about caravan weights and tow vehicle ratings. And if not, our free e-mag has loads of articles on this topic and there are some links in the description. Okay, let's get into it. The need for speed. Now, not everyone will agree with me on this, and that's fine, but in my opinion, a safe and legal caravan and tow vehicle combination is one that can keep up with the flow of traffic. Sure, it takes us all a bit longer to get going on takeoff, but if you only feel safe and confident travelling at a speed that holds up traffic and just frustrates everyone, then perhaps you need to rethink things. All caravanners, myself included, would be justified in knocking a few Ks off our speed, especially in crosswinds when it feels like the van is acting like a sail. But that's not what I'm talking about here. I'm talking about vanners who travel at a 60 in a 90 zone, for example, because they just don't feel safe towing a big caravan. Regardless, these driving practices, in my opinion, also present risks. If you're one of those people, you should ask yourself why. If it's only because of a lack of confidence, perhaps consider doing a towing course. But if it's not about your towing confidence, then it has to be about your equipment. And if you're attempting to tow a caravan without the right equipment, then you shouldn't be towing that caravan anyway. The issue of speed can be tricky. Towing a van absolutely introduces a number of challenges that the driver must overcome, but if you can't maintain a legal speed that's also safe for all road users, whether it's because of a lack of confidence or the wrong equipment, then that is something to address. Level your ride. Now, if the weight of your van's coupling has sagged your tow vehicle's rear suspension by more than about 15mm, it's worth considering a weight distribution hitch. If you've been vanning a while, you probably already know about these hitches, or you even use one yourself. But if you're new to the scene, I would strongly urge you to investigate these devices. There's loads of different types on the market, and the link here on the screen will help you out too. But the most important advice that I can give you about weight distribution hitches is that they don't actually remove the weight that's sagging the vehicle's rear end. Instead, they simply transfer it more evenly across all axles, including the axles of the caravan. Now, weight distribution hitches aren't a cure-all and they do have some drawbacks, but if your tow vehicle is drooping in the rear, then you should absolutely consider one. Objects in the rearview mirror. I've been doing this for a long time now, and honestly, the amount of times I see people, even caravan manufacturers, towing without extension mirrors is ridiculous. There are specific rules governing the rearward field of vision that the driver must maintain, and I'm sorry, but there's no way that a car's factory mirrors provide that field of vision when a 2.5 metre wide, 19-foot caravan is hitched up. The only way to get the required field of rearward vision is to use extension mirrors or to have the factory mirrors replaced with a set of clear views or similar product. Now, on the same topic, believe it or not, there are people who don't use extension mirrors when towing because they have their van's rear view camera. Again, I'm sorry, but in the eyes of the law, a rear view camera isn't a substitute for extension mirrors. This video is by no means intended to be comprehensive. There are loads of things to consider when it comes to safe and legal towing, so why not leave a comment below with your tips, and don't forget to subscribe for more videos just like this one.